Hey everybody, it's Welonz. Welcome back to Orwell. Today we'll be looking at episode 2. I mentioned previously that this game, a new episode comes out once a week, so I'm a little bit behind right now because I've been away and my memory is a little bit fuzzy on what happened, but I do remember that we were looking into a terrorist attack and we didn't really end up getting anywhere because the person that we looked at wasn't really the person who did it. But we did find out that she was associated with a group called The Thought, I believe. And that's, I think, where we're going to be looking at this time, because that's the only lead we got. So let's jump right in then. You're welcome. Let's hope I'm actually ensuring people's safety and not just invading their privacy for no reason. Oh, I think that's the achievements for completing the first episode. Okay, cool. Yeah, we have a summary here from last time. There was an assault. We arrested Cassandra Watergate, and she's being investigated right now. But while she was arrested, a second assault occurred, so that seems to suggest that Cassandra is not the only perpetrator or not involved at all. She was criminally charged with the injury of a police officer. She's an artist. The formal criminal case may have been closed due to an illegal intervention by her parents. An investigation has been initiated. So this is one of the things that I didn't have to tell Symes, I believe. And I'm not really sure how that would affect it. Yeah, she admitted injuring the police officer. This was one that I could pick between she smashed the police officer's head with a rock or she defended her friend, which was a little bit troubling for me because it's not like they really contradict with each other, but we'll see what happens. A place where there is no darkness, episode 2. Welcome back! I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. I met with my superiors and they wish to continue with the test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you of course. My superiors agree with me. Based on the information you have already extracted, the activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. It seems that this Goldfels is an important member of Thought, so we now have clearance to consider them a target person. Yeah, Goldfels is the guy who founded Thought. Now that Goldfels is a target person, there may be new data chunks available in documents you have already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources. Goldfels. Yeah, this is a web of all the people that Cassandra is associated with. I don't think we have any information on anybody aside from Cassandra, though. Yeah, okay. Okay, we have quite a few things to look into. User Goldfels. Hey, we could probably get the picture. Yeah. Might not be the most up-to-date picture. Well, actually, December 2016? That's pretty up-to-date. There's not much else around here. This was the entry. There is a German folk song called The Thoughts Are Free. Yeah, what does that mean? Okay, it just says that he mentions a song, which is important because that song has been repeated throughout the terrorist attacks. The letter! We are right, it seems. The letter, yeah, the letter that mentions the lyrics. Okay, so in this blog entry that we read already last time, there's information on himself. He immigrated in 1993. An immigrant? I feel like you're being judgmental already. Okay. Yep, he created the blog called The Thought. I thought The Thought was something a little bit more tangible than just being a blog, but it seems like maybe for now it's just a blog. Ooh, The Thought. An activist group with the same name as the blog? Yeah, okay, yeah, so there's a group. If Goldfels is the one who created the blog, perhaps he founded or even was the leader of the activist group. And there is nothing else here. Headlines of the newspaper, that's always important. Connection between Bonton bombings evident. Attacks against Stellingen University and Bonton and Freedom Plaza are connected, experts conclude. How did they conclude that? Bonton, the bombing yesterday seems to be connected to the attack against Freedom Plaza. This is the conclusion of the police division, who is investigating the cases. In both assaults, a similar explosive device, created with pure malevolence, appeared to have been used. Police spokeswoman Steele said. And the letters with the folk song lyrics, are in both attacks as well. According to rumors, people have been theorizing the number of stanzas might represent the number of bombings, which in turn raises the question whether there might be another bombing yet to occur. We understand that some people jump to this conclusion, but there's no good reason to believe this. Oh. And the university is shut down for the time being. Hang on, if you think that, can we check how many stanzas are in that song? Oh, there's a new entry. Oh, hang on, but I want to see this. 1, 2, 3. 3 stanzas. That's not good. We still have more headlines, I think. Did we pick anything up here? Nope, that was just news for us. Timelines and Rosen announce cooperation. Timelines, that's their Facebook. The internet billionaire siblings Ada and Alan Davenport, creators and owners of the most important online social network Timelines, are starting a major cooperation with the Bonton software giant, Rosen Technologies. By utilizing the existing infrastructure and software development capabilities of Rosen Tech, Timelines will be able to respond to the needs and requirements of quickly changing digital world in real time. Oh, but that sounds really, really nice. Look at that. Our growing user base will profit from this by significantly reduced downtimes, tightened security, and a sped up integration of new features. It sounds really nice. But again, if a social media network is cooperating with a software giant, then your information, it's getting all over the place again. Places that you never agreed to go to. Being go to? You know what I mean. Heavy rainstorms. Yeah. It's just a weather report. There is a massive low-pressure system incoming, bringing storm clouds and rain. There are new articles, but nothing that's really relevant for our investigation. Okay. The new investigation at the Bonton Police database. Charge: assault on a police officer. Recons? Oh! What the? The suspect was arrested at her flat. She willingly opened the door and cooperated with the arresting officer after having the warrant announced and her rights read to her. Okay, nothing new. Why did they redact who arrested her and where she's being held? Oh, maybe because she is a dangerous figure right now. Yeah, okay. Okay. Entry 8. Thought must change direction. I thoroughly believed we were able to capture minds if only we could garner attention on thought as a group and what we stand for. It seems my ambition was once again too much. After 1.5 years, recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held at Freedom Plaza, I feel obliged to ask myself where we stand. Have we reached our goal? What has been sacrificed along the way? In short, are we true to the initial goal that formed the group? Frankly and sadly, the answer to the latter is a resounding no. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred toward those we thought to do us wrong. Thoughts are free, but that does in no way mean they can attack and do whatever they wish. Instead of blaming others, I now see my high aims might be the cause for all of the events of the past months. More than anyone else have thought, I feel responsible. As a consequence, I will halt my active engagement in this group. I firmly believe it shall be for the better of everyone involved, especially my students from Stellingen. Oh my god! That's the university where the bombing happened. Concerned. Please reconsider. Guy hurt there was only a goddamn cop. They had it coming for so long. It was messy, I know. All the way back to the thing I messed up organizing. What? But hell, look on the bright side. We made the news. This is what we wanted. What you wanted. From this blog, I don't get the impression that this Goldfels fella is for violence. He seems like a peaceful guy who wants exposure for his group. But other people in his group, like this guy here, they are into getting exposure too, but they'll do anything to get it. And frankly, this guy doesn't really care about the police all that much. Very negative feelings. Okay, so these ones are not conflicting. They held demonstrations and recruited 2 students. Probably one is Cassandra. 3 demonstrations. More interesting, might that be the 2 students seem to be involved? Students from Stellingen. Ah! He's a teacher. Oh, that... Someone who's so educated shouldn't be so violent. Shouldn't. What now, Stellingen? The same Stellingen where a bomb just exploded? You know what I think about coincidences. I won't repeat it. So far, the evidence suggests that Goldfels was a prominent lecturer at Stellingen, and some of his students became involved in thought. Did he, recruit them for his cause? We need to identify those students, see who else is involved with the group. Someone on Cassandra's timeline is... Anyway, he's resigned from active engagement in thought. Okay. He says he is. Whatever active engagement means, still an interesting fact. Maybe people took over thought already. Conflicting update. Reacts with hatred and anger about troubled past of thought. Hints at a troubled past of thought. Feels responsible for troubled past. Okay, so both of these chunks hint at a troubled past of the group. But does this guy feel responsible or does he react with anger? They're not really conflicting though. Cause the way he's written it here, it's clear that he thinks that the anger happened first and now he feels remorseful. I don't know about this. Maybe I'll hold off on this for now. No, we should pick one. That's kind of wrong though. Reacts with hatred and anger? He said we let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred, not I am very angry right now or anything that means that. So I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll do this one instead. Oh! Suspect of Bonton bombings arrested. A troubled past. We will have to get to the bottom of this. Is this about Cassandra? Couple of minutes ago, Bonton police reported an arrest in connection with the recent bombings. A young woman brought into custody, thanks to the investigation efforts of a special task force. Okay. More headlines? No, that should be it. Stellingen University. Knowledge, science, wisdom. At some times, all remain silent. Whoa, why is the main page of a university so emo? Bomb assault on Stellingen. Campus closed until further notice. Yesterday evening, an explosive device went off on Stellingen campus, killing a student as well as a lecturer. Several other individuals have been severely injured. Authorities are investigating. This is an unspeakable tragedy. So, all educational services of Stellingen University are closed, suspended, until further notice. Stellingen Canteen elected Best Public Dining Hall in Nation's Bests competition. Wow, it's quite a thing to win in. Okay. Stelligan offers courses in biotech, medical tech, environmental tech. So B and M are bachelors and masters, right? Media technics, media ethics. Note, this course is currently unavailable due to Representative Professor Abe Goldfels having retired. Media ethics. They don't have very many courses, actually. This is a really limited list. Okay, so now we know that he taught media ethics, and the people he taught, bachelors only, no masters. Do we have can we put his full name? Abraham Goldfels. Being a luminary in his profession. Abraham it is, well done. Abraham Goldfels gladly accepted the offered professorship in the field of media ethics at Stelligan, from which he sadly retired in fall 2016. Should we update this picture? Sure, I guess. Doesn't really make a difference to me. Previously, the professor has held a position as a journalist at Der Reporter, one of the most renowned German daily newspapers, and was also a chairman of the Global Media Ethics Congress. Whoa! In his works, Professor Goldfels never relents to emphasize the importance of privacy over public interest. Yeah, this guy doesn't sound like a bomber. Publicly, anyway. Member of an ethical congress. Just the average run-of-the-mill terrorist trait. Sure. Yeah, that's important. Journalist, now lecturer. Ooh. These are his publications. Die Gedanken sind frei. The thoughts are free. A modern time declaration of independence toward mass surveillance. So he does have some thoughts on, thoughts on the whole surveillance thing, which is probably important. We should look up that book later. He wrote the book! So that phrase, it's the name of a song, but he wrote a book with the same name. Notable alumni. Orlando Bufford. Biotech course? Probably not important. Catherine Delacroix. Hey, isn't that the... That's the, the member of the party. She's the head of the newly created Ministry of Security. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna see her more and more. Huh. Joseph Langley. Oh my god! That's, Cassandra's boyfriend. What the heck? His law office is probably best known for having defended construction entrepreneur Elwood Hendricks in what gained public attention as the lion's share scandal. So he graduated. Oh my god, look at this. He graduated in 1992. Cassandra was born in 1992. Like, that's a serious age difference. Not that I think, age really matters, but it's a little bit. Joanna McElroy, having studied medical technology at Stelligan, now the host of an eponymous daily TV show. Okay. We have some... we have some alumni here, but not really relevant for the time being. Oh, we're looking at Goldfels right now, but how do we... Oh, wow, okay, I didn't know there was this before. Quote of the day, the safety of the people shall be the highest law, Marcus Tullius Cicero. I was looking for the web, the little web with Cassandra in the middle. Because I was hoping that we could update Joseph's picture. Actually, that's not going to be accurate, because this picture is from 1992. Okay. Ooh. Hey, you. I'm sorry about last night. I really should have come over. It's just that this client is massively influential and could bring a whole lot of exposure to the office. I've been trying to get a meeting for months, and it went rather well, so here's hoping. God, I'm such a stupid old man who just talks about his job too much. I'm I'm sorry. It's just a big part of my life. Hello? Are you still upset? She should be contacting him because he's her lawyer. Cassie, can you at least answer me? If you don't, I'll start to worry. You know what I'm like. Oh, he does kind of sound like he cares, but I don't know. It's hard to tell what people are like based off one little chat conversation. Yeah, she probably doesn't have access to her phone. Although they should be letting her call her lawyer. Okay, well there's not much here. How do we get back? Is there anything new? Actually, are we stuck right now? I don't really... Cassandra Watergate. Maybe we should go back to Cassandra's timeline, because I'm sure her timeline mentioned someone else who was also part of the thought. Look! She was born in 92. That guy, frickin' Joseph, graduated in 92. Harrison O'Donnell. Wasn't it this guy? This guy is involved with the thought. Yeah. I'd like to invite you to our little activist group. But we can't do anything about this right now. About this person. Okay. Are we missing something? Because I don't see anything new. Did I miss a chunk? Maybe I should be looking at this. Yeah, I need to identify the student contacts of Abraham Goldfels. Provide the profession. What? I thought I already did. He's the professor, right? Didn't we look at that already? Hang on. Did I look at something but not add it in? Is that what happened? Ah! Yes. Did you notice the bombing locations seem to be closely connected to thought members? There could be a pattern emerging. The thought has held 3 demonstrations, yet there have only been 2 bombings, which might imply... Well, it's definitely a shot in the dark, but we absolutely need to do everything we can to prevent another attack. Take a close look at the past of each member of Thought. Find out the locations of all demos they have held. That might yield a hint. Wow, that's a whole lot of information about this Goldfels, yet only 1 other page could be indexed. Very strange indeed. I think the next course of action should be to look for other people of this thought group, like the students he mentioned. Yeah, that was a weird thing too. If you go back to the website here. How do we... Yeah, remember how we couldn't access these? You can only access it if you have a direct link of the article, but how did we access the entry 8? I feel like we just suddenly got access to this. Did I miss something? Anyway. ISUCAL, ISUCAL, attendee list. Ooh. So, Goldfels left the university in fall 2016. So he should be still here in the summer. Media? Yeah, he's still here. Alley, Troy Alley. So in this class, there were 27 students during the summer semester 2016. Failed exam. We have a lot of students here, but we don't know which ones he's recruited. Maybe the ones with A's? Juliet. That's, Cassandra's friend. Master thesis registered at this course. What? This course only offers bachelor's. She's doing a master's here? Huh. We have seen this name before, haven't we? Right. She was a friend of Miss Watergate. Now it also appears that she was a student of Abraham Goldfels. I think that's enough to warrant a report. Give me a few minutes. Alright, we have authorization to investigate Miss Kerrington. Damn. Well, we need to look for 2 students. Yeah, Harrison O'Donnell! Guest. We need this. Both of them related to Cassandra. We have been authorized to consider Harrison O'Donnell a target person. Harrison and Juliet. Those must be Abraham Goldfels' students. Within thought. Well done. How did you determine that? I'm not sure about that. It seems kind of like we just picked 2 random people that we recognize. I think for the sake of thoroughness, we should go through the previous stuff too. Yeah, Abraham Goldfels. How are we allowed to just see all this information? This is all private stuff. Grade, student numbers. Cassandra White. Huh, that's not the same one, is it? Well, let's just make sure. 1 year ago. Media? No, he didn't teach this year. Okay, sure, fine. Juliet or Harrison? Juliet. There's a nice picture. PR assistant at Rosen Tech. Rosen Tech? That's the company that's cooperating with timelines. Okay. What did I get? Huh. Grade A, master thesis at Abraham Goldfels' course. Yeah. February 1992. She's a little bit more careful. She didn't put the birth date. Only the month. But not careful enough for my liking. Far view. Yeah, okay. She likes guitar, singing, books, board games. If you're just listening hard enough, you can hear the people sing. Ooh. What does that mean? Huh, she likes the targets too. Ha! You actually can dance and I got proof now! That was from last month. Still in bed? Is that really me? I gotta be careful around you apparently. Great photo though, who took it? Nice try, Jules. A magician never reveals her tricks. Anyway, thanks for a great time, Cassie. I must admit, it felt kinda good to go out for once. Not that I plan on doing that again anytime soon. What? Every time I ask you out, you're so goddamn busy, and then you fall for freaking muffins? If I ever had known that before. Sorry, Adam. Maybe you need to spy on me some more? Well, I don't like the tone of this guy. Huh. Muffins? I am bored to death tonight, and definitely need someone to come along. Here, Josie, Josie, Josie. I got something for you. Ah, the muffins. Oh no, my one weakness exposed for everyone to see. Okay, tell me, what must I do to get one of these? I'm prepared for the worst. Just go out with me and explore Bonton's famous nightlife, will you? That girl next door. You got a message, Cassie. Need this recipe for my mom. See, she's smart because she doesn't put her name down. Everyone's putting their full name down everywhere. Yuck. You know I'm not so keen on going out late night. Plus, I don't dance ever. Care to spare me, please? Oh, we should have started at the bottom because this is reverse chronological. Whatever. But it's okay. I fully understand you. I think I will then spend the evening in bed, watch movies, and eat a hell lot of muffins out of frustration. Alright, you win. I'll be there in half an hour. That torture and cruelty by my friend. Now, where is the Amnesty International when you actually need them? She seems like a pretty nice girl. And, like a goody two-shoes kind of type. Likes reading, you know, doing her masters at school, doesn't go out at night, very, you know, doesn't seem to hang with the wrong crowd. I don't know if that means... Hey, it says not keen on going out late night, and now here it says dislikes going out. Come on. Torture and cruelty. What? Oh my god, okay, yeah, that's obviously, Yeah, we're not doing this one because it says that Cassandra is engaged in torture. Esther. Oh, February 14th, Valentine's Day, girl. Huh. Happy birthday, honey. So good to have you back. To mark the occasion, we decided to update your profile on our family page. I hope you like it. They have a family page? Wow, Carrington families. A man walks into a bar and meets the girl of his dreams. They marry, settle down, and have 4 daughters. Wow! They have their own logo! Oh my goodness. Yeah. See, it's no use being careful about your own information. She was careful enough to not put 14th here. But her parents are like, happy birthday! So sometimes, I guess that really highlights one other thing too. You could be so careful about your own information, but people around you might not be as careful, which kinda ruins the whole thing, but you know, you gotta try your best. Should we look into that page or should we go down? Okay, let's go down. I mean, let's look at it. Damn, look at this. Welcome to our website, Jonathan and Esther Kerrington. What may sound like the beginning of a cheap joke or some kind of pulp fiction is in fact a fairy tale come true. When John met Esther, they immediately knew it was love. So it is no wonder that only a year later, they got married in a small chapel near Lake Springwell. At the same time, they began to build a house in Malloy Court, a cozy little spot in Farview, which would serve as the very foundation for their family, and which they still inhabit to the day, happily ever after, so to speak. Wow, they just randomly, oh my god, they just freaking write the location of where they're living so carelessly. In 1985, their first daughter, April, was born. Little did they know that there were 3 more to follow. Oh my goodness! What is wrong with this family? You don't, oh my god, this is so bad. Headmistress at Farview Elementary. They are so creative. Born on April 1st. Okay, let's name her April. April is the firstborn daughter. As you might have guessed already, her name is not a coincidence. When the little girl decided to be born on the 1st of April instead of the March date the doctors had calculated, John and Esther spontaneously decided to name her daughter in tribute. Now fully grown and independent, April is married to Why would you put this information here? Oh my god, it's this grown woman and they're like making this profile for her on her, oh my god. Whoa. Alright, okay, so this person, 2 years younger than April. May! But she's born in November! What? Oh my god! It had always been crystal clear that May would found her own company one day. And in 2012, that is exactly what happened. She managed to create the today well-known clothing startup, McCloth, with more than a dozen employees. Okay. Yeah, she seems kind of fashionable. June. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, no. April? May? June? Juliet. What? She's born in December. 2 years older than, 2 years older than Juliet. Chief engineer at Bonton Machine Works. Wow, this family. Oh wow, she's building a computer. Sweet. Little June was so fond of everything that had the slightest bit of technology in it. It began to worry John and Esther, but there was really nothing to be concerned about. June has proven to be a one-of-a-kind engineer, and now the Bonton Machine Works company is profiting greatly from that fact. Favorite pastime, inventing something new. Hey. Huh. They all seem to like some sort of shade of purple or blue. Indigo, cyan, ultramarine. These are all really like special favorite colors. If someone asked me what my favorite color is, I would just say, blue. Ultramarine. Juliet Carrington. Is this picture more updated? I don't really know. Why not, I guess. Why not? But that's the one she had on her timeline, so that might be more accurate, actually. It's a nice picture, but I think I'll keep this one. Update her birth date. Yep, we know her job. She likes banana nut muffins. I'm not sure how relevant that is. Ooh, black sheep of the family. If we fail to prevent the next assault, due to you processing random data, I won't be taking the fall. Hey, you never know when something is gonna be relevant. Anyway, as I was saying, black sheep of the family likes red and not ultramarine or like, you know. Oh, and that's why her hair color is red. Okay, I like a joke as much as the next person. But her favorite color? Do you really think that is pertinent information right now? There is an active bomb threat right now. Could you please focus on that? Symes, my man. I'm not joking around. You never know when something is gonna be relevant. Like, what if the bomb is red? And then you can like link it back to this or something. I don't know. Fine. Hey, To Kill a Mockingbird. I feel like that's kind of relevant. It kind of tells people like what kind of person you are. Cause To Kill a Mockingbird, that's not some random fiction book. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view. Until you climb inside of his skin and walk around in it. Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird, Atticus Finch. Of course. What do you mean you actually read that one? Everybody has. At least when I was in high school, this was required reading. Since the nestling of the family showed up a little unexpected. Sorry, I was looking at the favorite pastime again, and I noticed that it's already here, so we don't need to put it in. Anyway, since the nestling of the family showed up a little bit unexpectedly, the parents Jonathan and Esther decided that they would end the strictness of the naming pattern her sisters had followed in favor of a slight aberration. Aberration? What? Juliet learned to play the guitar. Okay, we got that like 5 times already. Okay, you know what? Why not? What delights me? What does that mean? Oh, I can't put that one in anymore. Even developed the plan to become a professional musician in a band. However, she decided to end her band career once she was single again. What? And focused on her studies of media economy at Stelgen University instead. That's important. Parents? Oh, got something new there. What is that? Why is that conflicting? Oh, unknown conflict. Is she single or not? I think that's the question we're looking at here. Rosentech? Harrison? We didn't finish looking at Juliet's timeline yet, so let's do that. Oh, you know what? There's something really satisfying about all this. It's kind of like stalking my friends on Facebook. Don't judge. I know you all do it too. It's fine. We have safety in numbers. It's okay to stalk people on Facebook. Nobody took notice. Nobody cares. Nobody. December 19. What did Harry do this time? Jeez, as much as I like him, you really need to ditch him. Maybe people would care if you would be, I don't know, less enigmatic? She's not wrong. Harry. Harrison. Harrison and Juliet are probably dating. Or they were dating. Only 1 week left until I have to enter my thesis at Abraham's course, and then it's goodbye style again. I'm a bit scared of the huge gaping hole that this is going to leave behind. Girl, you're gonna manage. I know it's a scary thought at first, but we'll stay in touch, no matter what, hear me? Thank you, Amanda. I feel much better already. We definitely should keep in touch. This drives me outright mad. Even though Cassandra and I just got to know each other at the protest at Freedom Plaza, she stood up for me regardless. This woman is a heroine, not a terrorist. Go Cassie. Oh. I thought they were friends from way before, but that's not the case. Okay, what's really interesting about this is that they met because of the protest, so they have similar political leanings, right? They both care about the surveillance and security stuff. But later on, Cassandra seemed to change her mind, because remember, Cassandra's timeline. They were not on as good terms later on. If one pisses off the government, one must expect them to respond accordingly. Action causes reaction. That's simple-mindedness. Also, this doesn't sound like the Juliet I know. You wouldn't even accept the duty of being the class representative when you were appointed. How come you care so much about politics now? Harry. Yeah. First Miss Watergate and now her. Is there some sort of brainwashing going on? I'm not surprised you stand up for your beliefs. Underneath, you're a strong one. But activism? Attending demonstrations? Is that still you? It's kind of a accusatory message. I don't really like that. Sometimes people change their minds. Sometimes other people help to get the right mindset. Find out what you truly care about. This is about our freedom, and I know what it feels like to not be free. What would you want me to do instead? Sit at home being indifferent? The last time I checked, you dislike going out. Indifferent? No. I just see no use in occupying public plazas and throwing stones at poor men and women. This is a democracy. We have petitions for that. I'm so proud of you that you're capable of using the essential tool of any good slacktivist. Hell, I would like to post a really slow clapping sound, but Timelines doesn't allow it, so just friggin' imagine it if you can. Harry, while I really appreciate that you've got my back and everything, I don't think you need to intervene here. This is a Rick and Juliet only thing. Thank you. Well, it's becoming very, very apparent that Harrison is the guy who got Juliet into politics. Which is fine.